MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder number 9. Trey Turner.
And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another 2-2 offering. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second here
coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Batting fourth.
Stepping up to the plate, Caleb Joseph. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. In there for strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, you know, the rough patch they've been in right now, it's dropped them to 500. And as a result, you're trying not to get to that 500. But sometimes you're looking at it so much and you're fighting and clawing, and you find yourself at 500. You're just frustrated as a team. And that's what I see them right now, inconsistent and frustrated.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth,
Max
right
Kepler,
fielder,
the next to grab a bat. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Melky Cabrera. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Yadier Molina.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like... Dad, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Fly ball out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. 1 away. Stepping into the box,
7,
Scooter Gennett. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Full count.
And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Leonis Martin. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Lifted the other way to left center. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping up now, Rougned Odor carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. A quick out number 1. So here's Joe Mauer. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. To his left is Crawford. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's Robbie Grossman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Grossman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an over.
Crawford dives. What a stop. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in, Brandon Crawford, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Crawford.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. This one's flared out toward left. Cabrera over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
The right fielder, number
Digging
16.
in to try it again, Trey Mancini. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, and Hamels loves to start guys with the change. That time it's good for a strike.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jason Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Crawford. And a rather easy first out. Ready for another chance. Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now
riding in once again, Jorge Polanco. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Turner's on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Scope. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Jonathan.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it. One away. Ready now, Caleb Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
First baseman number 19.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jose Ramirez.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Martin able to take it in for the first out.
Now batting,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Melky Cabrera.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
On the first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So here's Joe Mauer. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Catcher, Yadier
Here's the
Molina.
first pitch to him. Cut
1-0.
fastball inside, ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gennett.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Now batting, Leonis Martin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. Pitch is popped up. Mauer is going to get there, and that ends the inning. Here's Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
off for the Twins. Designated hitter, Robbie.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Martin comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter.
Now at the
Catcher.
plate, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Scorched to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Here's Billy Hamilton
Center
standing
fielder,
in.
number 8.
It's been an 0 for 2
Billy
effort for him to this
Hamilton.
point. He's running towards second, and look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Up next for the Twins.
Striding in, Jorge
The shortstop.
Polanco. He started out the
Jorge
evening 0 for 2 so
Polanco.
far. From the stretch. On the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things
Leading
out
off
now
for
in
the
the top
Orioles,
half of the sixth.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside
Center
from
fielder,
here, but that's
number
out.
9.
Number 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Trey Turner is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Late that time for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit in the air to right field. Heading after it is Kepler, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Trey Mancini. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And he lays off there 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, the 3 balls here, maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for it.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Max.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the at-bat. Max Kepler is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And there he goes toward second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Ramirez rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
The left fielder, number 53.
Ready for another shot now. Melky Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Martin has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Jeanette is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Ready for another chance? Robbie Grossman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Jonathan.
On its way is pitch number 75. Jonathan Stoke is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Joseph.
Into the windup and the pitch. Caleb Joseph swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me. So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. but if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kepler's on his horse. 2 down. Into the box,
First baseman
Chris
number
Davis.
19,
He struck
Chris
out twice
Davis.
thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that
Ladies and
ends the
gentlemen,
inning.
It's
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's singled in
Leading
2
off
trips
for
to
the
the
Twins.
plate thus far.
catcher, Jason Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Crawford charging this one, and he's retired 1 away.
Now
Digging
batting,
in the switch hitter,
center fielder,
Billy Hamilton.
Billy
He comes into this at-bat
Hamilton.
0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in once again,
Now batting,
Jorge Polanco. He's
shortstop,
0 for 2 thus far
Jorge
in this one.
Polanco. Your
Donnie
attention,
Hart
please.
enters to make an appearance on the
pitching for
mound as he
Baltimore,
inherits a runner at
number
first with
58,
1 out in the inning.
Donnie Hart.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Crawford for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. At the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll have the first
Leading
crack
off
at
for
it here as we
Baltimore,
start inning
catcher,
number 8.
Yadier Molina.
Addison Reed
Your attention,
has been
please.
summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll
pitching for
do
the Twins, number 43, Addison Reed.
and that's cut on and missed 0-1. And the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Polanco is right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
Now at the
Third
plate,
baseman,
Scooter Gennett.
Scooter
He started out the evening
Gennett.
0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And into left field for a 1-out hit. Digging in, Leonis Martin.
Now batting,
It's been an 0 for
left
2
fielder,
effort for him to this
Your
point.
attention, please.
Scott Schebler will
Pinch
come on to
hitting for
pinch
the
hit here in a
Orioles.
big
number
spot.
43, Scott Schebler. Now pitching for the Twins,
So they'll
number
make a
55,
matchup move here and bring on a
Taylor.
southpaw to face the and that misses ball 1. He'll enter play right at 333. 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed the guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the shortstop, Brandon
Now batting.
Crawford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Brandon Crawford.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And on one pitch, he's retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Max Kepler. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Eduardo Escobar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball one.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Melky Cabrera. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. 1-1. Here it comes. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now batting, Trey Mancini. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Joaquin Soria comes out of the bullpen to shut things down. Seth Smith will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Smith.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. That's off to that one. Ready now, Caleb Joseph. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Chris Dickerson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. grounded to the right. Odor is there. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this.